PK.
Let's go.
Joe catch.
Hold up, man.
Catch. Joe catch. Joe catch. Joe catch. Joe catch. Joe catch.
That's stupid. Yeah, we my friends. We get turned
Try to start this drive in the air.
Check down. Take the check down. Touchdown.
He finds Aguilar over the middle.
Yeah, they my friend. We get turned up. I bench 120.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he had, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Goldfish on the toilet. I'm pissed. 58 cents. What? Because my mom flushed my fucking goldfish. I can't fucking copy.
They'll begin the drive with a Johnny. And he was able to shed the tackle with the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 3, second down.
Hey!
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Hey.
Didn't happen on that play.
Being chased out left. And
Spin
complete
move.
to Zach
Okay,
Ertz.
boy. I'm on your
Go
move,
down,
boy.
but not before getting this inside the 30. A
big
very
boy
solid
doing it.
gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. What you doing, Lord? Fake running back. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Flick it to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's gonna make some moves.
By Alshon Jeffrey.
What
The
you
numbers for
doing?
Jeffrey from last week, he was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
They'll drop to throw. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Those my friends.
7
We get
yards
turned
there,
up.
good enough to move the sticks.
Should we just
I
flick
know
it to
most of the
Jeffrey?
time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking
I'll
wide
go over
receiver
gonna
and tight end.
see
but
what's not
running
there to
backs, they can
touch
be a
pass.
big
So
part of
double
any
click.
passing offense
Look over.
nowadays.
Inside the red zone
Double it.
here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown.
Let's go, bro.
Nelson Aguilar.
Here it is, my friends. We get turned up. We get turned up. Where did he run back to play? Switch, switch, switch. Boomer, boomer. They're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. I'll full fake the play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go
Bombs
on the
it
run.
out to Jeffrey.
Caught at the 20. A big play there for Philly. 62 yards.
That's a big time pitching.
Emily, that's me. You see number 8? That's me. I created my own character. Look, DD goal. Watch, look. Watch.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive
That's me right
back
there.
when it's one-on-one
I'm
and the
short.
ball's in the air like that.
What was up to 6 something? And also Ajayi at the fake pump.
Looking for a
Hi,
cutback lane,
you
but
good?
nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain
Who
on the
the
play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
There goes Aguilar. Come on, Aguilar. Do your magic. I did really good last week. As soon as I get in the rain, I freak out. My quarterback's hands are not that good. I threw 10 touchdowns. Get them in a break. We're trying to break records in the NFL right now. Trying to be like the best.
Really well organized on the defensive side.
How long, dude? Them.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, these my friends will be turned up. Got the ball back, bro. Just try and put the ball in the end zone.
And out come the Eagles. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too close. They didn't punch it in for some.
And got his man complete. The 40, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas
in my face. Who keeps texting me? Yeah, Fortnite.
Get the fuck out of my face! Hurry up, here we go! Fucking come Can't fucking come.
Lady or what?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Jenny's my friend. What did you force to the
And take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 78 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Yeah, my friends, we get turned up. SpongeBob! What? You is that good to Christopher? I need to tweak
first down.
Bullet. Yo. Oh!
And he takes it
Dude, my friend.
before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right
Still
about
first down.
that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Quarter, high school quarter.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
I got a text from her.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook.
Emily, you want me to create your own player on Madden?
I don't care.
I said, do you want me to?
Complete.
I said it.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start our tour with a trip to FedEx Field, where we find Green Bay on the road to take on Washington. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. John Brown, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Odell Beckham, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team. Brandon Gaudin.
And we will skip the... Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But The way they're running it, you got to think.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Hassan Ridgeway. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
He sets to fire deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 71 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch.
It is my friends. We get hunted. We get hunted.
He'll drop to throw.
That's on me, baby.
Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
He'll look to throw. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Wallace.
From the red zone now.
Watch that.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
I swear, 2 touchdowns, 2
first down
interceptions.
is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
My friends.
And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. Here's someone force it in there because it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
We got bumpers for bumpers.
Back to throw. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles continue.
See, I'm in touch with that. Hey, yeah, he's my friend. I'm sure we'll put this against it. Find a reaction, no? The Chiefs ain't gold. We might get 2 times though. If we get to the 7 again, try. James Wilson 2015 season record. 32nd. Oh, that's easy. We get probably the next couple plays. Yeah, like that, and then and we get him open. And then
it's a big play there for the Eagles. 51 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
You realize how slow I am, right?
Oh, able to avoid him.
First down.
End up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Yeah,
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Here we go.
On play action,
yeah, that's what's up, Carson.
Out to his left.
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, that's a good touchdown.
Oh, look at that. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I'm looking for Jeffrey or Earth or Golden or even my running back. Running back triangle. What's triangle?
He'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Ertz over the middle.
It's all good. It's all good.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Oh, boom.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks.
That's my bad read.
In this case, to the right side and try and throw back into the middle of the field.
I didn't see him.
He got away with one there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
We get a couple good touchdowns on this time. I broke a word. Ty James Wilson. Holy crap.
And all the way down inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently,
I'm
you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Flush to his right, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're...
Come on, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Oh, easy. How? Okay. I'm sorry. Ty Andrews up 200 rookie season record, 30-20. So yeah, all these people throwing like 23 in their rookie season. I'm about to break it right here.
It's caught inside the 25.
Either it is.
Big play there for Philly.
So we get 2,000 yards.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
And fuck what the coach said. Hey, boy, slide, one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Forms a 3 on PSWE.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete
Boy, you better
there.
pick that
Nice
ball up.
hit. Jars
I'm
the
gonna
ball
smack the
free
whole
and
freaking
brings
helmet
up
off.
third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The old Green Bay, keep the lead. I got drafted. 220 yen.
Escaping the pressure right.
Touchdown.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score
Oh, I wish I could
there.
get the ball back
Often
in
you
like
talk
3 seconds. I would bomb the ball. Oh. Stop. Interception. Interception. I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna do Texas. I'm gonna do a Texas, bud.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay game.
And that'll set him back 5.
Delay game, offense. Boy. Texas, don't cross the place, Z. Z got 30 behind you.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Steps away to his left.
Now on the run, he'll throw
catch
it
that,
back
Aguilar.
deep over the middle. And he bats it away.
You don't catch
It
that.
falls down incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game.
Deco, watch, look, watch it go back. It's supposed to say Deco makes his mark. Watch. Shoot, go back. Watch. Deco makes his mark. Yeah, boy, that's right. I made my mark. Look at some stats. So look at that.
Too much clicking in the connection. Connect the dots with my connect for my protection. Face to face, I place my like a drive-through. You know how I do. Push. Start
I'm a quarterback. Yo, who the okay, where am I?
I'm dolo when I'm out making different moves. Pull up to the shop just to pick and choose. I'm that, don't get afraid I didn't lose. Shame. I done see the best of them, stand up. 25 to life and against them. Never met a man that they can't touch. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us. 7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it calls something going wrong? Talking on the phones.
Oh, God. And I was stink over here.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like.
Whoa.
Hold up. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These I'm saying. Win, 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 win. Start chasing that.
What about week 3? What about this week? That's a lot. I can 10. Look, this one I did 10. God. More than one? That's called over.
Like tap water, that drip way too foggy. These VVS is way awesome. Perk CLS for drop to your death without warning. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These I'm saying. Win, 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 win. Start chasing that. Win, 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 win. You clowns really don't stay outside. When I'm outside, I put the beats on them like drought side. I got the bow side and they'll outside. And if you act bad, I bring the outside. Go and get your money. None of mine. Know some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field. Duck hunt. Hit my just the and he was like, boo.
Why you suck? You dude. He's so big.
9/11, no
Did
knowledge,
you
baby.
go post pictures?
With no violence, baby. My
He said he
got
got
talent, baby. My
I'm
red
doing one
knuckles got
test.
talent, baby. I'm all in the wind with it. On Deuce line, I've been with it. She too fine, I've been crashed 2 times. I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These I'm saying. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win.
Don't like it. I know I can hear my mom. No, I can't because I have selective hearing. I can't because you're not around me. Come on, man. Always playing me, man. I'm gonna pop you in the face. Hey, huh? No, I'm good. You want a pork skin? I got 2 thick thighs when I'm in the game, yeah. Jeffrey. I'm gonna get to a judge. I get the judge. I need some. Freaking. Oh, what a beautiful thing. I lost my respect. I'm not a threat because I'm gonna shoot your head. Wait a minute. No. Oh, fuck. Kill. 1, 2, 3, jail. There we go. Got my hair bomb.
You've got one more opportunity. Let's go.
Opportunity. Show myself. I'm on the team. Go that way, stupid. You crackhead. You on it. I'ma shoot your face in the face.
They gon' let me in this club, any 30 bands, clean money, account stack, dirty hands. Do a show, got the rack in my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
I'ma shoot you in your face. Somebody eat me some hot Funyuns. I mean hot Cheeto Puffs. You want a bag too? We got a box full. There you go.
Hello again, everybody.
Oh my God, I didn't even know.
You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football.
Why does it smell like that? The bag smells like cardboard, but the Cheetos inside is so good. Smell the bag. But the Cheetos inside is so good. Yes, it is.
They'll try and start
About to
this
run all
drive
over
in
these
the air.
kids.
Flushed out right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage.
Really?
And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running
It's not
around.
with your
These
finger.
guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their number 1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go now.
Here we go.
39. Green 39.
Come on, oh. Sorry, my hot shooter is all over the controller, man.
Dancing to his left.
Catch that. If you don't catch it, you're gay. You're gay.
Almost able to intercept it.
Like,
That's one he would have liked
the
to have
86 that
held on to
I
his
threw
first
to, I said
drive.
if you don't catch it, you're gay.
Second down. So a look
He
here at the key inactives, and we got this
has the
before
wife
the
that
game
plays for
down on the
American
field.
football.
They tell us the same
It's
thing
bad.
every time, don't
It's
they?
bad.
Next man up.
No excuses.
Soccer, really, but
Be ready to play. That's the mantra of the organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a
that
high level.
he
That's
plays.
when you know
His
you
wife
drafted
plays
well.
for that, and then when they won the
Scout
World
free
Cup,
just well.
they won the
Stock
championship.
your team just the way you're
It's like their
supposed
year.
to.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Oh fuck! The Rams are coming out.
It's a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
Todd Gurley just had
incompletions.
200 rushing guard game.
Now let's go.
Holy fuck!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Touchdown!
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Wallace, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got...
Ooh! Sorry. Ooh! Ooh!
They'll come out throwing here to start
Holy
the
fuck.
drive. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen, son.
Oh heck yeah!
Now
I
following
agree.
the sack, they'll look to
There's
make
no aggressiveness.
amends on a
Like,
second down and
I will play
17.
double X Z Club, double one Eagle Eagle.
Back to
Oh
throw
yeah, give me
here.
the block, give me the block, give me the block, give me the block.
Pressure right.
Give
He's got a man complete. And now off to the races down the
Touchdown.
right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Scores very hard.
Aguilar.
Scores very
2
hard.
yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Come on. Titans, you ain't getting over 80 today. Oh, I got over almost like hey. I don't want to see that. Yeah, you
He's
nasty.
gonna let this go deep, back over the middle.
Oh, that's interception. They don't.
And that
They
will
trash.
fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there.
See this
What
whole
will
thing?
turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now whistles as time has run out.
Anything I can
First
do.
quarter. 14-3, that's our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Oh crap! I caught an anxiety attack right there. You seen that? Patrick.
Back to throw
It goes
now,
off what I say on my
2nd and 10.
mic. The team gotta do it. If they don't do it,
Now he's gonna-
I got
He's got his man
ankles.
complete.
Ankles.
And oh, he's spins past him and into space.
Hey, Aguilar.
And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
Don't spin out of bounds.
There for the Eagles. 46 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
I'm gonna look on the wall. Hike. I got the play. That's my tail right there. That was my tail. The coach was like, go Ertz. Go Ertz. Touchdown. Push it. Hey Ertz, you get some more weights when you get in. I'll make you lift 880. Which is possible.
Now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to.
What?
By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
I love that. The school was very
Two big
high.
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit
My
him,
mouth
but now
feels
they gotta
like
get
I'm
ready.
about
It's
to
first and
drink a
goal.
whole gallon of milk.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
It don't hurt that bad. But since I got that, my back of my seat hurting, it hurt.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught at the 2.
Oh, that boy leaped over there.
And he'll take it into the end zone
I'm
for
out.
an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
I need some
And the
flavored
Eagles
water.
add 6 to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Yeah, it's called they're not pushing me. It's called, I turn on my PlayStation and I play by myself. It's called I Don't Worry About Them. Boydie! And kill! Denver! Boydie! I felt that the Eagles needed me as a quarterback. Because I knew with Carson Wentz is a back spring. I throw sidearm? Emily. If they're throwing like this, my thing went.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
School was very
Alshon
hard.
Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to
Getting
run,
hurt, but
positions
that's it.
himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with a catch. He really symbolizes what we're looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Ooh,
An
that is
excellent
the
pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Up.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Man, he was stuck on the cop.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Automatic
Because they're
first
inside
down.
the 30, so now you don't march
Russell
off the
Wilson.
full 15, right? You have half the
Russell
distance to the
Wilson.
goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Here we go. Boom, landed.
So Russell Wilson had 26.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
First year in the NFL.
And nearly
Good.
picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but he does get away and it's 2nd down.
And we like
They don't
school.
get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football
She
these
does, go
last couple
face.
weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll stick with the passing game.
Oh no,
as he
I'm
looks
getting
to
paid.
throw.
That one's so good. Well, I'm a
Got a
rookie.
man
Came from
open.
Harvard.
It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I'm not looking. You better show me.
Zach
Trace. You traced
with
it, huh?
his second touchdown here in this first half.
Yeah, I saw you on that phone.
Yeah.
Emily says school is very hard. I don't want to. Show me. Boy, that look like a whole Joe Burrow. That's a good nose. Joe Burrow got that do-like nose. That's good.
Keeping the pressure right.
That's what I was saying. That like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow got a nose like that. He got a big old long donkey head nose.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is
He said
still
school
a
is
nice
very
job of buying some
hard.
time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Ertz has it left side.
Earth has it. Let's
17
say.
yards on the pickup
What?
there. The drive will
Emily?
continue. It's a
Oh
first down.
crap. Holy shit.
Sometimes it's
Hey,
designed,
my
but sometimes you
name's
just have to know when to
Donald, and
leave
I'm
the
from
pocket
New
and
Hampshire.
move and make something happen. Now, that player was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
School's turn.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
Why does he throw like that? He goes.
Be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh my god, why does he throw like
He's
that?
got a man wide open, complete.
OG dance.
And taking
I
it
get that
across
OG dance
midfield
from
and
your head
just
that I be
shy
like,
of the 40. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Ooh,
Looked like
Instagram.
the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And that is why?
And that one will fall incomplete.
Oh, you found the wrong one there.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
The secondary has been
Mine has
roasted in this
the
first
one
half, and they get a
that says
major
mine
revenge there
mine
on this play on the
is
deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few
Today's
more
Jordan
plays
Nicole
like
6.
that in
No,
order
she's
to
Jordan
get the
Nicole.
offense fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
No, that's on TikTok. Oh, that's on TikTok. Hold on. Yeah, no, I need to load up my Instagram. I don't remember what it was.
Here now is 2nd and 10 again
Maybe
from the 41.
it has like a Supreme guy that sits on it. As a I post 3 photos, 4 photos, 5 photos.
He'll drop to throw.
Dookie laptop.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Wesley Woodyard coming hard on the
need to
blitz.
reload
He
my
dumps him for
Instagram.
a loss of 8.
I was on a conversation with somebody and with somebody.
So it's 3rd and long. And
No
defensively,
quotations.
not a real surprise there in the dime.
That's what? Okay, no,
That's like what you talk to your girlfriend nice off.
So we've come to halftime.
I just figured out something.
Folks eager to get.
I got all these girls on here, but all of them are my girlfriend's friends. I got like this. I got
They
gays.
talk to you.
Huh? Yeah. They always be surrounding me at recess. How you think I feel? Alright, I got Kristen, I got Michael, I got Kaden Fitz, I got Amaya, I got Gage, I got Kaylin, I got Garisa, I got Rihanna, I got what you call it? Raquel, I got
Now a whistle, and I think a
who else I got?
penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in
I
time.
got
It's just their
Emily,
first,
I
so
got-
2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd
holy
quarter.
frick.
No guys, huh?
This thing talking, I edited it. I have something. I'll put this on my story. Look. It's hey. See, the girl from TikTok said it. I didn't say it. It says hottest boys are born in November. Oh me? So you can't keep the boyfriend.
I broke up with Chris.
Yeah, exactly. What happened to the one that's British? My funny dude. I always make fun of.
Rifles one that's intercepted.
Has he been on
Picked off by
No.
Logan Ryan. And he's
Oh,
able
that's
to
what
take
she
this
counts
one
again.
back to the 36-yard
Man,
line.
baby, it is.
If they
I wanna see
needed a
who's seen
break,
it.
they needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did
No,
that.
who's-
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own.
I wanna watch TikTok. I'm
taking
bored.
the ball away.
Oh yeah, my
Now they just
name
look at their
on
offense and
Insta.
say, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
I have a big house and I have a big house. Come into my room so me and you could cuddle.
Back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder
You
now.
could cuddle. They changed it. Coming in my room so me and you could cuddle. I'm on your neck.
You have to have that song.
Emily,
I just start myself from out.
my uncle died yesterday in the middle of...
What year?
No, it's a TikTok. And then it said... And then it says... Guess that was some killer... You get it? Nice to the max.
Earwax?
You don't have... Boys don't have earwax. Still wanna die. No, I'm not a riot. I'm gonna start a riot.
Oh my god, I didn't have that song.
Your girl so fine, but her work is like, she said she wanted. Turn it up. Oh, okay. That's the max. That's the max. I put down the girl. I got it. So I fell for you. Foolish move that I.
I want my hair to be set on fire.
I was thinking pepperoni. What do you think? Why did we spend 40 on pizza? Can you breathe? Topanga! So I keep seeing so many people complaining about their ice cream, being too hard to get their spoon into. And people are saying to, run it under hot water for like 5 minutes. Bro, literally, nobody has time for all that. Just microwave it for 30 seconds. Enjoy. Things that turn guys on
To the max.
Part 17. Mucus. Deep. I've been rocking on some barbecue. Little
the turntables.
last season. At number 5, Nick Chubb's 88-yard touchdown versus the Ravens in Week 4. NFL Next Gen Stats clocked him in at a top speed of 21.95 miles per hour. This was Chubb's second longest run of his career. At number 4, Brandon Wilson's 92-yard kickoff return touchdown versus the Ravens. This year's number 1 kick returner reached a top speed of 22.03 miles per hour. Number 3, Cordero Patterson's 46-yard run in Week 2. Although known for his kick return speed, he showed he can be utilized on offense after reaching 22.23 miles per hour. At number 2, Matt Breida's 83-yard rushing touchdown, smoking.
Cost of iPhone 11 around the world. Japan, $975. USA, $999. Canada, $1,054. China, $1,243. UK, $1,372. Turkey, $1,848. Cost of iPhone 11 around.
Cost of Emily needs to shut the. That's the cost of Emily on my Instagram. She keeps texting me. She lives down there. Literally down the road.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. Open man left side.
Who is this? Can you share play? My man on TikTok. What? I don't know.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where
Can
the
you
quarterback's
share
going
play?
to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But
My
sometimes they just have
man
to get on the
on
run,
TikTok.
get on the move. He was able to do that on that
Maybe
play
name?
and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Japan, $975. US.
I'm gonna look him up, but.
USA, $999. Canada, $1,054. China,
I don't know what it is, but I. Oh. Hey, which one though? Here we go. What?
I'm just gonna.
Where's my laptop?
You ready?
What? That looks cool, I like it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to
Get this little bullet.
deep. This is caught.
Oh, do you know how my laptop is?
No, you took it from my thing. I'm like about to business over.
Oh. I feel like I did a bit too long. Somebody listen to music while playing Madden. I'm bored. I hate computer plays. I'm throwing all these good plays and doing great, but I think I did a bit too much. Laptop, turn on, please. I swear to God, it's dead.
15. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and he uses it.
And he
Yeah,
is
well, touchdown,
into the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown.
He didn't charge that ball.
Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys who are accurate, who can get them the ball. We've seen the result, days like this one.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Wallace with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Put you on low back, stay focused, yeah.
This is caught inside the 15.
Know this. Look,
And he'll
better.
take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work.
Got no bands as I hit Molly, yeah. Can I about my life? Oh, crap.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Starting to really... Looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go for a big play down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
All right, Anna, it's your turn.
So for Philadelphia, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Excuse me, how much for all these meters? You know when you're just hoping to turn on your Xbox? Okay, now it's just the guys. When you're playing stick and puck with the boys.
Okay. Fucking do big day sumo. Pulling hard like Uno. Like Uno. You act Uno. You and her no chat, you go. Fucking do big day sumo. 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 Pull hard like Uno. Like Uno. You act Uno. You and her no chat, you go. Fucking do big day sumo. Fucking do big day sumo. Tell me who the hardest that judo. If it ain't me, you. Curry get the flame colors. Where's Zuko? Swimming through the money like a flounder. I just want the knowledge and the power. Running like an every shower. Like Jada. Rada, 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 rada. Never give up about a dollar. No money, need less dollar. Stay man, but I'm like off. Oh my, oh, with no help, man. In myself. They need a new hope. Deliver new. Giving out like second to free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, rock heat. Pocket too big, they slow. Pulling hard like Uno. Grip like judo. You act Uno. You and that no chat, you go. Pocket too big, they slow. 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 Pull hard like Uno. Grip like judo.
2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020.
The game up and even kids like judo. Money come around like a Hoover. Making free bands in the future. Pockets on the road like super. Bills on the blue spot Cooper. Hunting in my mental like a tumor. Some of money got it, then I got left the rumor. You really is on the move. People got the bucket. Eagles wanna take all my chips when I pop up. Like how they see them.
Ma'am, there's a large bloody tampon on your bathroom floor. A large bloody tampon. A venti bloody tampon.
Giving out
Excuse me, ma'am, there's a large bloody tampon on your bathroom floor. A large bloody tampon. A venti bloody tampon. Excuse me, ma'am, there's a large bloody tampon on your bathroom floor. A large bloody...
Was it just me, or in second and third grade, did you ever have that moment where your teacher put a math problem up on the board, so you'd solve it really quickly in your head, put your head down, and then wait for them to call on you just so this would happen? Michael, what's the answer? 17. Okay, put your head up. And then you'd feel like an absolute boss. Was it just me, or in second...
No. I still see your shadows in my room. I baby. Free. Prescriptions to make me say okay. I know it all that I had. My everything.
This one is for gold.
You know what really gets me excited? The fact that I know we can get better. You guys have so much room to improve still. That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
This is your last opportunity. Let's go for gold.
All right, gentlemen. You must have had your oats this morning because today was a great practice. The coaching staff, we can't ask for much more. If you guys consistently do that, we're going to...
No. Nobody holds. Say. Day bleeds.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Wallace, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken...
Yeah.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
This way. No. No.
To change momentum.
Get paid. Bye.
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief held down on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
The movie getting paid. Shit too hard.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is down deep into Minnesota. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 90 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
Aren't y'all going home
tomorrow? You can
tomorrow?
pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays.
Sunday.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
I got school Monday.
Drive a team toward.
And he'll take it
Few
into
hard
the end
touchdowns,
zone
people
for
supposed to
an
go
Eagles
quick.
touchdown.
This way. I need a haircut bad.
12 on the year.
Bye.
And the Eagles
I'll bring it back. I gotta go. Need to walk. Kirk Cousins, look ahead.
Okay, what size?
I just like to draw the tears. The first video I made, it was like one the rabbit crying. 20 something likes. That was my highest one.
How many views?
100 and some.
My highest views I got was 500. And the rest of my views I got 400. These lips are small. I'm gonna make it like Kylie Jenner.
You judge so much.
Mom's gonna tell you the same thing. Bop.
6 to their lead.
Even if we lose again. Kick it over, say I'm not.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
I got murder on my mind. I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. This is gonna be 7 like a glass of water. Off the ground.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Wide open receiver, complete. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 57 yards.
There, some of those big yards downfield. There, a little run after catch, and it came on a crossing route. I could just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route does the defense hate? Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed in the other way.
This is caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll look to throw here. Got him in open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. They're going to look to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Mike Wallace with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for...
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Let's go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey hitting double digits with him. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to throw it back deep. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I think by now it's been demonstrated quite well in the NFL that mobility is an attribute. But when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
Escaping the pressure right. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. That's gonna be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Alshon Jeffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. Ajayi escapes him.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a fourth on second and goal. Back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, Google.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Okay, Google. Let's play some. Hey. Play Rockstar. Players.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Coach Malone.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why they're
Dang, Xavier Rhodes, too.
And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
A toss to the scat back. This is Darren Sproles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he
Oh,
goes
my
down
book
right
is for
there.
that Glock that made them
Sheldon
think
Richardson there to
I'm
make
gonna
the
get him.
play.
Back up to the stars.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Time for a break. Let's the shouting. We'll finish it after this. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Here's
a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular.
I've been in the hills. Green money's in the safe. I felt something underneath my cushion vibrate. Ooh.
So for the Eagles, they
And we got
improved to
$2
5-0 now on the young
Oh.
season. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Why stink over there? Like dogs. Super Bowl. I'm gonna wear them off that. I'd get you fucked up. Hey, I'm HPV of the earth.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waist at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. With the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard.
We're about to try to pay with this money right here. Let's see what happens.
Me if I never, I just act bored. Say loser,
Hopefully she doesn't get it.
living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need to relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat chain and pain. Fame name, that's insane.
Something to try it. You want
You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. Head of a macho, but never mommy, man. I'm a kid of my where you come from. All this peace with truth is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I live in you. Both of my five
It's not something I have to try it. You on the other hand.
Oh, I can have some.
Jogs.
All right.
something else, but
Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like just after more than just passion. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packet. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm wearing affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to those. I might buy red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins that'll pay your whole semester. But you got it better than a Tesla.
You're so easy to make insecure. Wait till I tell you about
Super dope. And I'm Kanye. Yes, we love the earth. It is our planet. We love the earth. We are the vultures, feed on the day. Emily, ready? 4. We love the earth. We love the earth. Huh? We love the earth. We love the earth. It is our planet. We love the earth. It is our home. Planet. We love the earth. I'm a baboon. Just like a man, but less advanced. My anus is huge. Hey, I'm a zebra. It looks like I do, but I look pretty cool. Lion cub, and I'm always getting like meow. I'm going on my cow. Ooh, usually milk from my tits. Ooh, my heart, funky. I'm a butthole. But if I wanna play it, I get you fucked up. And I'm Kanye. Yes, we love the earth. It is our planet. We love the earth. It is our home. It is our planet. We love the earth. It is our home. Ba-dum ba 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 day. Feed on the vultures, feed on the dead. Ready hop, I'm a kangaroo. Damn you. Gates, I'm everybody's short favorite. Funky Jackson reincarnated. Lights never really made love. Satellite. I've been having dreams. I've been on the trampoline. In the air.
That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
My son, go away. Yay! Catch that, you don't catch it, you gay. You gay. Him. Oh, up the lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where. You gay. Hey, she's trying to jump me. Walking in the street on the boulevard of broken dreams. Falling. Walk alone, I walk put him on a drag. I walk alone, I walk my shadows gone, I one that I can't take. No. Come on, let's get gay. What quick. Where did that song come from? Ow! She hit me after I hit me nuts. She hit me in the nuts, y'all. Hey, look. Oh, open it. See how nice my best friend is to me? Because you didn't give me my scrunchie back. On the boulevard of broken dreams.
You know what really gets me excited? The fact that I know we can get better. You guys have so much room to improve still. That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
You weird, Emily. Doing a dance in the kitchen. I walk alone, I walk down. I did that. Mama. Oh, no.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football.
Hold up. Did y'all know they got a football game today? They had a playoff football game today. You serious? You know they had an NFL football game today, right? Papa. I'm a gangster with it. I'm stupid in faces. I'm a gangster, but Ray Dion.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start?
Stupid TikTok. believe the Patriots lost to this. It's stupid. Who commented on him? Oh, walk this on the street. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And
And he's taken down.
hey, you ain't gotta play dirty like
across
that.
the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
You can see the time and effort
Hey.
and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
You actually doing a
You and I
TikTok?
both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Hey, pop it lucky, hit the boom. Oh, my butt cheeks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, I call hype. Hey, coach, too.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, that's not.
That's going to set him back 5
It will
yards.
suck my booty hole.
Still first down.
That thing will suck my butthole. I'm gonna call it penalty, but I was spamming X, bro. This game trash. I play it anyway. Pump shotgun. I don't know who that is. And y'all keep leaving and joining my stuff. I'm just on my laptop listening to music.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
I need help. I need someone open. Yeah, right there. Put it down.
And complete to
Ertz,
Zach
you
Ertz.
got the speed. Struck him. Oh,
There he goes right side.
That's it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was
Heart
because when
in
he
the
made that
back,
catch,
and the body is hurt.
right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music,
Heart
right? I mean, boom,
in the
boom,
back.
boom, and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Bears. Great. Saquon looking all fine. No, I'm joking. If I would be a girl, I would not be with Saquon. I don't know, sick weird. I don't know, bro, cause like, what I got most of the people out there, be like,
Going up top.
catch that, you don't catch that, you gay. I'm about to say, bro.
And this is caught.
You're not gonna be gay,
Touchdown,
like, for real.
Philadelphia.
What is the cause of
Mike
the crunch?
Wallace with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
I'm about to get in the laptop.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's
Oh,
fast
I
and then
scared
really
the
fast.
cat.
He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is because when he took
Yeah, I scored that touchdown. I'm a gangster. I'm a big gangster. And I'm gonna switch him out. Look, Carson Wentz in the sideline. I thought he gonna come in. She told me to put my arm in the bed.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds the rookie from South Dakota State, Dallas Goedert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Yeah.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
He's going to get this inside the 30.
When I look at it, goosebumps when I look at it. Girls just want to have fun with me. Girls just want to have fun with me. These girls ain't really no good for me. Yeah.
Ajayi with the benefit of a full training camp behind him, excelling in the single backfield as they come up on first down. Escaping the pressure.
Got a new band.
Charles Tapper in there to make the sack.
I'm going to tell you something about my body. Man, you see them change. Then my diamond rings. The way he's talking, the way he's talking, it's all because of me.
This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
Dang.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots.
Pretty on low, but stay focused, yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
She never made love, but she good at it. She make a nigga feel good when I look at it. I got goosebumps when I look at it.
Flushed out right.
Fun with me.
He'll let this go deep.
Just wanna have fun with me.
It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Eagles have 6 to their lead.
Got a new Bentley from Molly, yeah. All my family money dolly. Can I come by my this is type of style in the lick and give it away my guy. I might. I try. I lie. Somebody my life.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Look back at it.
Tomlinson in there to get him.
She never made love, but she's good at it.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's supposed to look at it.
That he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no
He
one's
never made
open, there is
one,
no
I
technique
found it.
except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's go.
Back to throw here. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And he goes for a gain of 31.
I thought you wanted for my life. Oh, my life.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
You wanted to see me thrive. You lied.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
From me. Here we go.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
He brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. Go deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
To see me thrive. You lie. When it's all gone, I made the upper hand. I need a big this on another family. So once you guys I'm in here to sit down. But I need you to say to me what you want from me.
First out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play.
Alright, I'm about to
Nearly
go
was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
I know that I'm gone.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I got 2 thick thoughts when I'm in the game. I got to do what's wrong.
You prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Jeffrey's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
I got black, I got white, what you want?
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Drops it off to Ajayi. And now running right through it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pass him tight. This is what pass him tight at.
This is good. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. That one goes for 24 yards. Great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball accurately. That was really well executed.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Caught right side is Jeffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of, until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Flushed out right. Touchdown, Eagles.
Let's play around. Let's play. On that second play, Jeffrey didn't go out. He went past him. They'll be like,
they'll look to throw here on
first
down. Looking deep down. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
I got one over the line, bottle break. No, some throwing ball. Forwards, double X, ready. Forward! Focus! Go!
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll look to throw.
Come on, get it.
It's caught inside the 25. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So like an offense or something?
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Need you to stay to me, that you want from me. I need you to stay to me, what you want. Need you to stay. Cut that. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know...
You want the government phone? Yeah, you could take it. You want laptop shit? Right, no, you do.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they had a nice little drive going last time. threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got three on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll set up a throw. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Now with the play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
You got me a water? No slurp juice or chug jugs? What is wrong with you, Dad? Are you an
So
idiot?
the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Patriots gonna look ahead
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. It's brought in by Jeffrey. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving.
What? Bro, what? What? Bro.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Eagle football here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
A very solid gain of 27. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And shedding through the tackle. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just...
track, getting my friend turned up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now a play fake here on first down.
Out of there, you're not there.
Mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for him. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta.
Buzz digger, buzz digger, buzz digger. Look at that smartphone. No, I can't share play. My man on TikTok. I don't care if you have a boyfriend on TikTok. I mean, of course I got two.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana Gold Yard bandana. Big, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big, like a dinosaur did it. And you know, shining like acrylic. Yeah, I had cornrows. I can see you pain with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my got chocolate on it. Big bank, take small. Bank account on some top. Attitude on some.
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan Coachman. The way Jordan Nicole was throwing the ball today, he could have launched it through defense. See that's not man. A. Jeffrey comes up with the reception of 80, the big reception of 80 yards. See? Cool. Breakout was Jordan Nicole for Jordan Nicole, but it was purpose. Tom Brady got even more fans. This is the breakout game. Peter, why are you not talking about me? Defense dinner started today. Yes, sir, they did. Thank you very much. Jordan Nicole stole my ball today. He could have lost and won it. Actually, because of the big reception. Hey, Jordan, look. Oh my god, thank you. This is updated injury report, folks. We expect it, so. D. Nicole moved up by D. Nicole into second place on a single game passing today. Wow. The throw by D. Nicole wasn't pretty, but it did the job for a huge 90-yard gain. So wait, I'm gonna have to start ranking as high as Jackson. Alright, next one. Jordan Hicks came out of nowhere. I went to take on the barrel. The wait is over. Thank you, Trey. You guys need to know this game could double their win total before we challenge. Jordan Nicole and Mark Mariota go yard for yard in a wild shout out for victory for Eagles. Congratulations to Jordan Nicole on the NFC award. Keep it. Let's go. Oh yeah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Where am I? Assy say. That's let's upgrade our player. Back again. We're gonna get this grip on the field. I'm gonna get some speed for this. Speed. I'm gonna get some speed. Get this grip on that though. I need speed. These are my friends. We get turned up. Oh look, Trayvon just posted. I've been waiting for Jordan Nicole to take on a bigger role. The wait is over. Hey mom, okay, get up.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
When I told you I almost told you, I said, barely.
Why are you so warm? Is that beer in your system?
It's my fucking piss in your system, asshole.
You should have told right.
Shit. No, it's not beer in my system.
Does that mean Mom has to come get us tomorrow? Me tomorrow?
What?
We're going home tomorrow.
Yeah, but
There's a beer right here.
I don't want beer.
Oh, yeah, right
Hello, my love.
Nobody notices. I put that right there because it was in my way when I was putting the crabs in, so I put it right here and nobody saw it.
I did.
No, who did?
I'm
hungry.
I'm about to say, what is touching me? Now that you're we can make French fries? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's just, I want fucking French fries too, motherfuckers, because I want to eat.
No, you cook us some. I'm gonna
I want some French fries too. French fries. I want some fucking French fries too.
You want some?
You want how you have them in the big size?
No, the little with no.
What?
I need the potato.
So you stomach?
I learned the dance. I never learned it.
Oh, look, what I did. Daddy, check his into.
Check your drawers because I farted.
No, I found a good one.
Oh, watch my fucking face. Look, how y'all do this shit? See, this is what y'all do. We want to fucking slap the shit out of you. What, vinegar?
At night, I could sit till the day of the day.
Yeah, Emily be stubbing her fucking ass off with that happened. You don't do me that motherfucker up. Yeah. Well, why don't you just, alright, you just want some? So do the whole damn bag.
You want some? Yeah. I'll just do one, right? I feel like 5 right?
You gonna do the whole damn bag. What's
You want to put the whole bag?
Oh, not that big. Not that big.
Let's put like 5.
Let me see, because I need some damn potatoes, babe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I can't be. Uneven.
I want to know why I wasn't feeling good and then the fever versus the top two wisdom teeth are going out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do it too. Oh, look.
Mom, you got fries? Oh, fuck. I know how to do it.
Oof.
I know how to fry them. I got it.
Oh,
shit.
No.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put the grease because Daddy gonna put too much grease on the last time.
That was good.
No, come here.
Well, when I cooked the last, my fries was
Yeah, he's like, oh, no, dude.
Alright,
You don't need that much. So.
Because he told me to put it to it.
Yeah, because he's
let me show you what you're missing. A pair of freaking pants.
What else they pair that thing with?
put a little because he's got to cut it and everything else. So when you drop it, put the salt in there. Take it like this.
Hey, you put
Oh,
your
I
salt
was
in
gonna do
there.
it the last time. Put the salt and pepper in it before and mix it.
Well, that's what you do, but when you do it, make sure.
Hey, Julie, we do
There
it a
you
couple
go.
burnt. You go my way because I like mine burnt. I don't like mine raw.
No, not burnt. You
Not
want yours
burnt.
cooked.
Cooked.
Brown.
Brown.
I like when
my
they're half
color.
cooked. Just stop talking, dude. Damn. The fire's on. So listen up.
I can't cover it.
Well, then let. Oh my god.
I'm doing it right. Don't play with me.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna take. It's good. I mean.
Should have been making these I'm only a 73. No.
Yeah, okay. You just.
You're gonna cut
Go
it
slow.
a little.
Get off.
Oh my god, I do the best thing ever when I tried to put the. I
like
did
both
just.
barrels.
Yeah, a good nose.
No, he said do better. Do better.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Alright, this shit.
Good. How fast? How can you do that? Well, you've been doing it years ago, that's why.
No, it's because it's.
But I
You
made
hungry?
I'm
Yeah, yeah. Peak steak.
You're gonna look
You
far.
are? You think?
You're gonna look from a distance because when I put like a skin tone on it, it made it look weird. So you can see it from over here.
Well, cool. I only want Joe Burrow's nose. Like Michael Thomas's nose.
I do
No.
that nose.
And no, it looks good. When I see the eye. Did you do an eye? That's the eye that you did?
You get turned
Mm-hmm.
up. Does that have alcohol in it?
What?
No. God, I can't explain how
It's
the
pretty
veggies
dope.
sound.
It is pretty. I understand how you say it because you can't look at
Ooh,
it like
it's
that.
time for me to cut it. Yeah, I cut it a good way to lie.
There you go.
I'm gonna start with my
These are all the ones I did.
You got a knife, boy.
Yeah, dude. You want that?
You got a knife.
This one, this one, this one, this one. I shipped the one. This one.
Look, I got my burrito.
This one. This one I did late at night. I got both sides. I did that one. I'm not gonna put that one. I did.
Yeah, oh, that's what it was. I seen the eye like that. I like that. It's like the only, like, I like how
That was my
just
first
like
try.
Yeah.
And then I got these. I made it big.
But it does look good, though.
But you see how I did that? It made it look retarded.
No, it didn't. It looked good. Why would you say it looked good?
Cause I'm retarded.
Watch,
Look, I just sharpened that knife. Look how cool it looks.
Get look cutting board so you can do your shit. Cause I'm not leaving that shit long. Cause I'm
Hey, move.
Go.
But
Shut up.
I did so good on. But it's okay. I'm still working right here.
It is.
And look,
What you doing?
the reason I said it was better that was because when I put this, I had it to where it looked like an actual nose all smeared, but then
It does look good.
Leaving it too thin.
But this part is my favorite. Look at that. Oh god, that nose is just on fleek.
It is. Everything's actually on fleek. I like it. It's different. It's unique. It looks like a damn face.
You turned up.
Get enough of me. I'll choke the hell out of me.
What?
You were like, oh my god.
We get. Look, there's school again. Is that thing like famous or something?
Oh, shut up.
I mean, I always say it. So
What, Rangy?
yeah.
No, that's not right.
We been in a dance. Y'all, we been in a store. They said renegade.
I know, that's what you're doing.
It's just like it's so.
It's a dance that people spend hours and hours on TikTok making it up. Like people get iPhones 11s and then they switch the cameras off during TikTok and like which one was recording. And all of them got an iPhone 11.
I know that means. What? This is what it is. It is what it is, right?
Girls. They don't do stuff like that.
Yeah. What the fuck they do?
Why did potato green?
It happens. This is mine.
What smells good? It was so funny. I was on my Madden, right? And my quarterback got like 66 speed because I put mine as a field general where it's better at throwing than speed. So I was like, yeah. My character came out white.
You are white.
No, I'm not. Does this look like I'm white?
Well, your character came out fucking white. Obviously, huh?
Yeah, but my character's like Joe Burrow and throw like Joe Burrow.
Oh.
I got more touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes in the same season.
That's Patrick Mahomes. That's you.
It got okay. My quarterback already. It's the 6th game of the season. No, 7th game of the season, and already got 52 touchdown passes. Yes, my friends. He turned up. Those are yours?
Sure.
Oh, you doing mine first?
Yeah, in the 6th.
Sure.
What?
First, you go eat that.
It takes it up for you.
No, it don't.
Nigga, yes it does.
How did it hurt? You know how many times I cut myself doing this when I was younger?
No, you just started doing it.
No, come on, like.
You do it so many
When I was
times.
like 10. I cut myself one time.
I gotta get some damn
I cut my hand right here. I was doing like this and I went, and I cut my hand. I didn't tell you.
You gotta get some more
You gotta get a better potato peeler.
no, potatoes is fine.
No, potato peeler. So it's like a new one.
No, it is good.
This one's not sharpened.
No, you just don't get it. You just don't get it.
Where the bowl?
Bring it out. Damn.
That's not the bowl.
Damn, clear the disc because it got fucking black pepper in it.
Oh. Oh, I was like, what's all this? Oh. Why does this thing so soft?
I guess Emily likes selections, huh?
Oh, I feel like it's soft.
I guess Emily likes selections, huh?
Emily!
No, I just asked the question.
Do you like it like me? Do you want it cooked or auto? Can you answer my question?
Cha-cha-cha. I like them how Regina has them.
Alright, so yeah. Boy, this whole potato black. Look at it.
Like your face. Just saying.
So my dad would owe $33,000 in child support.
I ain't worried with your fucking daddy. He owe a lot of fucking money. You know what? He owed $33,000. He owed $2. He owed fucking $5. That ain't shit to me. I did it before without him, and I do it fucking again. He was not. And if it comes back like that, he better not fucking act. He better not talk. He better not be like. This not what fucking. Hang up.
Is that already boiling? Oh, you already put. That's mine.
Yeah.
That's
That's
mine
dirty.
forever. So why you gotta be like that? Oh, that hurt. Oh, it itches me every time I peel something. It itches right here. I have allergic reaction. I might be allergic. Mama, when LSU played Ohio, when they played Oklahoma, I'm in danger.
Danger. Straight. You'd be like, stranger.
I had a football game today. The Titans and the Patriots. Guess what?
Ready?
Yeah. It was a playoff game. Wild card.
It should be.
2. It was playing. Yeah, I found out the score and already won 1, 2.
The Patriots and Titans isn't already.
Yeah, they played today.
Again?
No.
Or that was the playoff game.
No, that was today because today's January 4th. That was the playoff game. And guess who won? Titans.
No
they
way.
won by they threw the ball. Tom Brady threw the ball. And some
You
kid.
lying?
No, I'm serious. Look it up. I'll show you on my laptop. Titans won. They didn't. The Patriots lost. Well, get out of my butt. You're slow.
What are you just doing that?
I'm showing Mama the playoff game.
No fucking way.
Yeah, you show her the Titans
Well, I said
won.
Titans. Oh! If that's the case, again, fucking Patriots are out.
Yeah, no.
It
It started at 8:15.
You ain't nothing but a bitch ass nigga. I hate you, Tom Brady.
I think I
You
finished
cheap
up.
ass nigga.
You know,
Oh the Patriots cheat.
Really?
Had inflated balls, they had this, that.
They recorded someone playing?
Yeah, recorded. Yeah, they fucking cheated.
What's it called?
And nobody, like...
Yeah, they got caught. They got caught.
And they still do it.
No, they got caught. That's what I'm saying. They got caught. But...
Oh my god, this is such a good game.
No fucking way. It better be today, they're Dragon, because you pissed me off with it. Titans and they are supposed to play against each other. It's wild card season.
Yeah, they already won. But I gotta look it up. Tight.
T-I-T.
See? Oh crap, it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I can really stay up.
I know what she said.
Boom.
Bam. Boom. 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 Okay, fuck,
I'm gonna get my phone to you.
You cut it in half or...
Hands in there. I'm good.
Right here, about to find out the Titans whooped the Patriots 23-20.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Hey, the Titans are fucking hard. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The fucking Titans gave us a run for our fucking money.
Titans are good.
Hey, it is good. Hey, I can't say nothing. The fucking Titans are really fucking good.
Titans and the Patriots game.
You gonna catch your finger. And I'm alive. Sit there and laugh at you.
Titans and
see, that's good. You know, when I do it, it's pretty fucking easy, huh? Yeah. It's not.
Look. Wild card. Final today. They won. Wanna know why? Because Tom Brady went for Hail Mary.
This is a fucking pussy, and I hate Tom Brady, and I'm glad he fucking got out the fucking game.
Look, someone ran
Fuck
like
that
this.
nigga. I want to drink a beer just for that.
I watched the last play. He went
Guess
like
what?
this.
11-20. I want to drink a beer just because he fucking lost. I
He went
hate
like
that
this. The
dude.
person like this in front of the guy. He ran all the way to the end zone.
I hate it. And I'm like, good. But hey, but Titans are good. I told you, Titans
They
are
won
good.
by interception.
But it don't matter.
Yeah, no, they are good.
They gave us a run for our fucking money.
Elite Turk, we ain't got no face.
Oh, I know that.
Not left. We get Turk though.
The power potato.
Let's do that.
The power potato, you struggling.
It's hard though. That knife just sucks. Knocking.
The bank.
Hurry up. Cause it's about oh, you need a little bit more than that, baby. That's good.
No, it's not.
That's good. It's good.
One more.
Yeah.
Man, I was asking me. I don't play Fortnite no more.
Why?
It's boring. They had the stupid lightsabers in the game, and they had all these other things. That's why Fortnite.
Told you the character, and then you don't know if the new season will come on. Cause they're gonna drop that shit too.
And how you know they're not doing.
I'm gonna find out from YouTube. My phone's gonna go off. Epic Games will send me an email. Sounds like a carrot.
Yeah.
Rabbit. Carrot and rabbit are the same thing.
Shut the fuck up.
For real.
Ooh. Ah! You went. It was like.
Dirt said these is not
You filthy piece of toilet paper.
Oh, that's hot. I put my lips on.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Move
I
away from the.
You need some more oil.
No. Yeah, you put a little bit more.
Yeah,
I want to
there's like a little.
So we got any ketchup? Oh, we ain't got ketchup, man. I'm gonna eat this with bread.
So,
We better got ketchup up in here.
keep on going.
Yep.
So that covers it.
And Mom, I'm using the rest of the ketchup, so you ain't getting none.
There you go. That's fine. That's fine. A little more. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, we got a little bit of ketchup for y'all.
Yeah, we gotta buy some more ketchup.
Buy some more ketchup. We need to buy me a new brain. A new brain. So see, that's a
Oh no, your brain.
Oh my god, my OPE teacher from Ernest Gallet, he used to say, well, we almost get her and and he said, oh, if you would have got her, I would have had to go into the Emily store and get a whole new Emily.
You should have been. Right there.
You know, I just laughed into my head.
We get turned up.
You gotta watch you on fucking. You wanna watch something?